Plaintiff, Dequi Kioni-Sadiki, claims she loaned her little brother $4,200 in cash that he's failed to pay back. Defendant Ollis Woods admits his sister lent him the money, but says she forgave the loan when she realized he couldn't pay her back.
Truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Case 52 on the docket. You got Kioni-Sadiki versus Woods.
Okay. The plaintiff, Ms. Kioni-Sadiki?
Yes.
Okay. You are suing the defendant, Mr. Woods, in the amount of $4,200 for a cash loan.
Yes.
Am I right in saying that you are brother and sister?
Yes.
Okay. I'll start
Yes.
with you.
A number of years ago, he called me to ask me to loan him money. I've never had a problem loaning him money and getting it back.
Did he say what the $4,200 was for?
He was moving.
Oh, okay.
He was moving into a place, and so I said, okay. And so, because I never had a problem, right, with
Right.
him paying me back, I did it kind of like a running joke that, okay, you're going to pay me back $200 a month. But I didn't see him, we didn't see each other all the time. And then for a while I was like, well, how come I wasn't seeing him or speaking to him? And then when I finally caught up with him, it was like he had lost his job, he left the apartment, and I figured out that he wasn't in touch with me because he didn't have the money to pay. And when people don't have money to pay you, they kind of like avoid you.
Yeah.
Right. So I told him, all right, don't worry about it. I know you can't get blood from a turnip. I didn't want him to feel bad. I didn't want that to be the reason why, even though we didn't see each other a lot, that you did not call me or not come to see me because you owed me money. He seemed to feel that that meant that he didn't have to pay me at all.
Good. Okay,
So
and what do you have to say
that
about
brings me here.
Well, as far as I know, when she said don't worry about it, I take the assumption that means you don't have to pay anything. As far as when you say don't worry about it, I mean, I have it here where it says, you know, exonerated.
Yeah, I'll take a look at whatever documentation anybody has. And this is, you're giving me a definition of the Macmillan Dictionary. One of the definitions of don't worry is forget it. Used for telling someone that they do not need to do something. Well, thank you for helping me out.
And I also paid
Definition of don't
$600.
Oh, you did pay her
I
back.
can't remember when.
Neither can I.
Webster's Dictionary. I can't remember when. Possibly it never happened.
No, it happened.
So
That's cute, smart, but
can I say something?
Sure.
I have, like, just kind of like as a joke, because my brother is funny.
yeah.
Right? So as kind of like a joke, he got a sense of humor, I have a sense of humor. I said, all right, this is, because I'm not Rockefeller, I work every day and I know how to save money.
Yeah.
So when people would come to me, I would, not people, but my brothers, because I don't
Yeah.
have sisters, when they needed some help, because like he said, whenever I had to move, whenever I had to do something, he always helped me. I didn't pay him, but I never asked him to borrow money and then not pay him. So I said, okay, you're gonna have to sign an IOU to say that this is a loan, and we're joking about it, but I'm like, okay, you're gonna sign it and I'm gonna sign it and you're gonna pay me $200.
And do you have this signed document?
I have a copy of it, and I have a copy of the ATM receipt. When I took money out, I took money out the bank. I took $5,000, $4,200 for him, and then the rest I had some expenses, some stuff I had to do. So I have those two things.
Well, let me see what you have, and then I'll see what relevance it might have. Okay. It says $5,000 withdrawal, and it says March 1st of 2016 at 4:37 in the afternoon. Now, here, on the other hand, she's also giving me a statement which looks like you both signed. I agree to pay you $200 per month until the $4,200 you loaned is paid. And it's got both.
I didn't remember signing that,
We'll show him the signature. And be careful before you say to your sister that she committed forgery.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah, okay.
I just
So
don't
you-
remember signing it.
You what?
I don't remember signing
You
it.
don't remember signing it, but here's your signature and
Yeah.
you signed it. Okay.
Just like he
All
remembers
right.
paying me $500.
Well, so it looks like the evidence is that you signed an agreement that your sister would loan you $4,200 and you would be paying her $200 a month back until it was paid off. And
But when she
you
says
even
don't-
agreed that there was something going on because you've already agreed that you paid her something back. So it's
Yeah,
not
but then
like...
when I lost a job, I couldn't pay no more. She said, don't worry about it. So,
Okay, so we're back to the definition of don't worry about it. All right, let's first go with what we all agree. We all agree that she did loan you $4,200.
yes.
We all agree that there was a signed agreement in the beginning that you would pay $200 a month, and maybe it was on time, sometimes it wasn't. You could have been embarrassed, you didn't want to go around, and you're saying she said to you, well, no one
worry
doubts
about it.
that you said forget about it. She's saying forget about it meant don't let that be a reason you're not coming around anymore. You know, take your time in paying me back. And you're saying forget about it means
Forget about it.
forget about it. No, when she said don't worry, it meant forget it. Okay? So that's where the difference is here. You're both interpreting what she admittedly said, and you heard, you're both interpreting it differently, which leaves me with how am I going to figure this out? So here's how I'm going to figure it out. Your brother and sister, $4,200 is a lot of cash. I mean, I'm sure you did favors for her lots of times, but it's probably not a lot of times that you loaned her that kind of cash.
No.
You know, could you help me with this? Could you drive me there? Could you talk to someone? Those are things, but when you ask somebody for cash when they're not millionaires, it sticks with them. So I'm just trying to think, and I have a sister, how would you be a good brother? And a good brother, even if technically you can't prove in law that that's what it meant, just as a good, decent brother, and you love your sister, at some point, you ought to be paying her back. As much as you can, when you can, you know, and it's not, I don't even want to give the legal decision is, I don't want to pull out a law book and say that. I'm looking at two really nice people here, and I mean it. You don't just have a sense of humor, you know, look like class people. You know the right thing to do is to get the money back to your sister. Even if maybe she was embarrassed at the moment. You know, some people don't like that confrontation. So she could have been saying, because she hadn't seen you for some time, don't worry about it. But the right thing for you to do, if it's just you and God in the room, the right thing for you to do is to say, you know what, she helped me out when I really needed the help. When I'm in a position to pay her back, I'm going to pay her back. So sister, I love you. You're getting your money back, even if it takes me time. But you're going to get your money back because you loaned it to me. You, on the other hand, at some point, because you love your brother, could say, you know what, I don't need the full $4,200 back. So what I'm going to do...
That's why I thought she said, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I understand. But she's saying that's not what she meant. So here's what I'm going to do. Legally, I'm going to say you owe her the $4,200. And I'm going to say to you, at some point, maybe when you're leaving here today, you say to him, and mean it, that maybe it's a reduced amount. Maybe it should take 5 years if necessary to pay it back. In other words, I want you guys to heal. It is crazy that your family should split on something like this. You owe her $4,200. That was the deal. That's what you signed. That's what you owe her. And I'm saying, your brother's in trouble. I'm not telling you how much you should let him off the hook, but figure it out. You're a good person. What do you do for a living?
I'm an educator.
You're an educator. What I'm saying to you now, I know you would say to the kids. You would say, you know what? See if you can work it out. You love each other. So the court finds $4,200 for the plaintiff, but I'm saying to you, you're a good woman. Work it out with your brother, okay? Verdict for the plaintiff in the sum of $4,200.
I'm glad, obviously, that it was ruled in my favor, but I'm sorry that it had to come to this level.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
Hey YouTube, check out my new show, Judge Jerry. Now for sneak preview and behind the scenes footage, subscribe to my channel now.